The Vols will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. The throw to the outside is complete. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
The quick out, and he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo, trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They want to get this defense on its heels. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Hoosiers are in the red zone. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this touchdown, Hoosiers! Fit it in the window for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Takes the handoff. It's Bishop. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Volunteers in the hurry-up.
Watching this Tennessee running back, man, he just runs with so much purpose, and it reminds me of guys that I used to play against, Jamal Lewis and Travis Henry, two great Vol running backs that used to really test the physicality of our Gator defenses and some of those great games we had back in the late 90s. This dude right here, man, he just wears you down every single carry.
Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Looking to the big tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit, and you see more drops over the middle of the field.
He's got it. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll send the back in motion. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And the Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To throw, it's Aguilar. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Volunteers! Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Brady. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
Now on second down. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. They get to the line quickly. Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. Snagged out of the air. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Working that left side now.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll give it to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught near the sticks. It's Becker. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Hoosiers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Looking for the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Up-tempo for the offense. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Off the RPO, complete. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Got his man to the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. He's going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. That's reeled in. It's Cooper. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense will quickly use a timeout. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Well, no question where this quarterback is going to be trying to go with the football in this game, right? He's looking for his big play wide out, and the defense knows it. They had him double covered that time.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Throws to the wideout. Got a man, it's Becker. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Fires left. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time on target. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll leave it with him. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt. Return. So here is against the Tennessee offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Holds and fires complete to the right. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Volunteers want to move quickly. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Got his man in the middle. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on fourth down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that fourth down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab, it's Hemby. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Handoff from the gun. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Zings it complete to the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They'll try to tack one more on their score.
The offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Aguilar. Makes the grab on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's caught. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole...
Breaks into the open. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown ball.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Hemby. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Volunteers! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And just like that, the game is completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash it in, capitalize by scoring a touchdown. So they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all of the momentum is now on their side.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Beebe. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Finds a tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
That was a nice grab by the tight end. Didn't get many yards, wasn't real open, but at least make the catch, at least get a little positivity on the play.
And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The give to the tailback. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the inside give. Plows through the defense. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the ground, he's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I mean, you just can't teach and coach big D tackles to be that quick. I mean, he shot right out of his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Indiana! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, this offense is up against it here. Trailing late in the game, the defense knows they're going to throw the football. First down, they get sacked. Second down, incompletion. There's no mystery what's happening here. Quarterback's just going to have to make a play on third down.
Finds a man on the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Aguilar. Finds his back in the middle. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with a W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading